Hey guys, welcome back to part two of our interview session. I'm here again with Melissa, and we're going to talk about the business side of doTerra a little bit today and how we got started doing that. So, hey Melissa.
Hi.
Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm really ready. I enjoy these talks that we have and doing these videos. So yeah,
Yeah, me
definitely.
too. I'm really excited to hear this, especially since you were a business owner before this.
Yep,
Yeah. All right. So,
definitely.
first question is, um, why did you decide to become a wellness advocate? I mean, you have a really successful art business, and I
hmm
feel like that was going really well for you. So why did you decide to then add this on?
Okay, yeah, that's a really good question. Okay, so I would say that the main reason is because I had cancer, and then like even though I had the art business, I didn't have my health. And so once I started to explore that area of my life and work on that area, and I started to experience a better quality of health, which affects every area of life. I was just kind of at a point where I was like, how could I ever not talk about this, um, I think for me, because the cancer situation was like so traumatic for me, and it wasn't just like a single event, like on a single day. It kind of dragged out over a period of years. It was like such a huge part of my life. And so once I found solutions that were working for me that I could employ, and then really just stick to that health plan, then I was just like, well, this is kind of never going to leave out of my life, because it's not like you can all of a sudden become healthy and go, oh, I'm healthy now, I don't have to do anything anymore. Like it's a constant everyday thing, right? Um, so definitely because I went through cancer, and because I was able to learn different ways to support my body through that process. Also because of the network support. So there's like so many people in doTerra that I knew that if I was going to get the most out of my membership with doTerra, that I should probably just commit to being fully in, whatever that meant. And so that meant, not just being a member and using the product and not just sharing, but actively like going, how can I help get this message out? Because there's so many people who are looking for answers. And I know that the products definitely do work. And so, within that commitment of learning as much as I could came the questions of like, well, how am I going to do this? Like, how do I need to better myself? What do I need to learn about? Who do I need to connect with so that I can communicate this as clear as I can to the people that I meet that are looking for answers, because people are always looking for health answers, right? Um, Also because I knew that it was going to cost, a certain amount of money a month for me to be able to invest in my health. And I kind of look at it as, some people pay for health insurance and some people pay for doTerra, or some people pay for both. Like, just like we invest into our health in many other ways outside of doTerra, you can also invest into your health through doTerra too. And I was finding that we were spending less money in other ways, or less time, less energy, less, not feeling good, by making those small investments into doTerra and the products and using them. Um, so I wanted to make sure that if I was going to be all in and using the products, that I could also earn side income to help pay for my monthly orders, or that I could at least share it with enough people so that as my downline would order products, that from the commissions I could use that money to place our monthly order. So that's definitely a reason. Also because I really wanted to get to know other people that were also as hungry for understanding how the body works, how the products work and stuff too. So I just wanted to be around like-minded people. And then I have a couple more things. Because I wanted a flexible schedule. Like, being a business owner, I think one of my main reasons of wanting to be an entrepreneur is because I want to be able to make my own schedule. And that's mostly not just because like I want to be in control, or I want to be, whatever thoughts you could have about that, but because I have a really high value for my family and my kids and my home life and stuff, and my faith too. So like, I want to be able to be in the places that I need to be in, but still be able to work as hard as I can, and know that like, if I put this energy into this, then I can create some income, but I can still be at those important events, that my family's going to have. So flexible schedule is huge for me, and just, kind of a more home focused life. So I know not everyone's convictions are the same, but my husband and I are both like homebodies. We love being together. We love being with our kids. So it's just fun to be able to have a business that we can work around, those priorities that we have. And because doTerra fits in very well, this is my last reason that I could think of, but doTerra fits in so well with our beliefs. Like everything that we believe in, doTerra just kind of like enhances all of that. It's, I believe so much in the body is able to heal on its own. We just have to support it, and that we're stewards and we should take care of ourselves. And I don't know. I have many, many, many more, but I'll cut it short and just say that like everything that I've found within the products and the support and all that kind of stuff just goes right along with like our normal way of living. And so it's been really easy to just add it in,
Right. Like almost like the natural next step to take.
Yeah, and also because I was already juicing, I was already eating raw, like I was doing basically everything that you could do health-wise, drinking water, I don't know, vegan eating a lot. I mean, I still have fun, like the 80-20 rule or 90-10 rule or whatever, eat super healthy when you can control it, but then, allow yourself to have fun here and there. So I was like doing everything that you could think of within my ability and the resources that I had. And then finally, like when I threw in essential oils, then it kind of like all came together, especially the emotional healing part of it. I think a lot of people don't understand that essential oils do affect you on an emotional level and how important that is. It's kind of a missing thing, with modern day medicine is like you're treating something, but it's a Band-Aid, just kind of dealing with the symptoms or like covering up something, but not actually activating healing in your body. So yeah. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. That is like exactly what I would say for the most.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's awesome. So the next question is, what are your current professional goals?
Okay, so yeah, that kind of goes along with like what we talked about a second ago. So I'm still doing my art business, but what I was finding in my art business is usually people who are attracted to being creative and doing like painting furniture or like making signs and stuff. A lot of those people have things going on. So like they're looking for an outlet, like some type of art therapy or some type of healing or some connection with community. And so what I kept finding was like people were coming to have kind of like a downtime, a stress relief, making something positive for their home, like a sign with words on it or something. So I would say that my desire to be part of doTerra and learn about the products as much as I can to share those, as well as become a psychologist and a counselor and someone who's really focused on like mental health and emotional health, spiritual health, all of it, like it's all part of us, and marriage or parenting. Like it's kind of just my next step, because I'm already connecting with people who are looking for some of that anyways. And so I think it's super fun to be able to say, hey, I can still do art. Like I can still teach sign classes or, do workshops, but now I can also teach how to get healthy with essential oils, or, we can learn about emotions, or we can learn about our spiritual life, or we can learn about, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it all goes hand in hand. And so I would say that my biggest professional goals are to finish my bachelor's degree for psychology in December. And then I'm going to take off for a while, and David's going to focus on transitioning into a new job because we're probably going to get out of the Coast Guard. And then once he's settled in his new job, then I'm going to go back to school for my master's. And I definitely like want to pursue getting a doctorate. So we'll see if I can do that. But I want to get a doctorate. And along the way, I want to, like, as I'm learning, I want to continue sharing. And then I want to just try to help as many people as I can that I come in contact with, or like, if someone watches one of these videos or something like that, I just want the information that I'm taking in to like be expressed out in my life so that people can learn along with me, because I know that there's a need. anyone who goes into the healing field knows that there's a need. Like, I think that we're just kind of wired and we sense it, we see it, we feel it, we hear it. Like, people are looking for answers, especially in America. So it's so fun to be part of this, I think.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Awesome. I feel like it totally goes hand in hand with like everything in life. Like it'll complement anything.
Anything. Yeah. Kind of like whatever someone's purpose is, whether or not they're using oils just to support them and their purpose and what they're doing, you know, because I know a lot of people who don't want to do doTERRA as a business, but they're using the products to stay healthy, to be better in their field, like whatever it is that their job is, you know. And then there's us that are in the healing field and we're like, wow, like as I'm doing my work, like I can use the oils in this in therapy and help people like on so much of a deeper level. And I want to give like one example of that that just came to mind. You know, like, because I've been through my own counseling, right? Like, I've been in counseling sessions. And sometimes when people are going through so much stress and like inner turmoil, or like have been through a lot, or they have, you know, whatever's going on, I think that if you, don't cut that one, yeah, sorry. I think if you can help someone to relax, so for example, use lavender oil. So if they're using lavender oil, they're going to be able to express what's going on inside of them so much better than if you have someone who's not able to relax and open up. Does that make sense?
Yep, totally.
Yeah. So I definitely want to, if not, you know, at the least, like diffuse in my office, just to kind of help like relax the environment and give people an ability to open up and share.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
All right. So last question.
Okay.
Debatably important question.
Okay.
If you could only have 3 doTERRA products, which ones would you choose?
Okay. Yeah. So I thought a lot about this. So would this be like before or after I did the cleanse and restore kit? Because
All right, let's say, something's happening and you have to leave right now and you can only take 3 things with you.
okay, well then as of today, like after going through all the gut healing that I've done, I would take the Lifelong Vitality Pack because that's foundational health. And then I would stretch that sucker out. Like I would do one, if I was never able to order any more doTERRA again, no, I would only take like one a day. So it would last a really long time. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay, if I was limited to only ordering 3 products a month, Lifelong Vitality Pack for foundational health, and then probiotics for gut health, because having good bacteria in my gut is so important. I can tell that I can think better whenever I have that happening. And then I would use like rose or jasmine, like one of the flower oils, because it's like a natural perfume, but it's also very hormonal, like
Right.
supportive, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much for sharing all about your origins with business and your top
Yeah.
products. I'm excited to try. I'm going to actually look more into the rose and jasmine oils because I do love the way they smell. And so I'm excited to try them out more to see how they help with balancing hormones. So thank you for that tip.
Yeah, yeah. I use them in the morning and at night as often as I can remember, like on my hairline. And then you can put it on your heart too. It's really awesome there too. Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us and
Yeah.
forward to doing this again, hopefully sometime in the future.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Brittany.
All right. See you later.
Okay.